Gentlemen, you're about to see a story of murder, greed, corruption, violence, exploitation, adultery, and treachery. All the things we hold near and dear to our hearts. Thank you.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Sweat it, I can do it alone! Shit!
Come on, Melba! Moving! Hurry up! They are gaming here! Hurry up!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Onyx Club is proud to present Chicago's hottest dancing duo, Tutu's Babies, Moving a Swan, the Kelly Sisters.
That jazz, I'm gonna lose my knees and wear my stockings down. You know that jazz, start the car, I know Opera Park, where the journey's cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hole where there's a nightly brawl and all that. That jazz, whoopee. I know that jazz. Slick your hair and wear your buckle shoes. Jazz, I hear that Father Dib is gonna blow the blues. And all that jazz, hold on hand, we're gonna burn your hair. Got bought some aspirin down at your naughty drug. In case you shake our heart, what a brand new start to do that jazz.
Let's go, babe.
But I didn't even get to meet your friend, that manager guy.
Don't worry, Roxy. It's all taken care of.
You told him about me.
Yeah, kid. It's all right.
Oh, you're gonna see her shiver, shimmy, shake. And all that jazz. Oh, she's gonna shimmy to her goddess break. And all that jazz. Show her what to park her gaddle. Oh, her mother's bloody cradle. If she hear her baby swear for all that jazz.
Oh, Miss Burrowflix.
Mrs. Hart.
This is Fred. He's my brother.
And all that jazz. Come on, baby, why don't we paint your town? You know that jazz. I'm gonna lose my knees and wear my stockings down. You know that jazz. Start the car, no breeze bar. Yeah, the gin is cold, but the piano's hot.
Fred.
You're a star, kid. My little shooting star.
Now I'm Noah's white bird. Oh, I live my life in a digest.
Oh, say it again, Fred. Amos ain't home till midnight. Hey, I don't want to seem like I'm nagging at you, but don't you think it's time I met your friend down at the Onyx? It's been a month since you told him about me.
It's getting late, Roxy.
I've been thinking a lot about my act. Whenever I get a good idea, I write it down in my diary. Hey, once I get a name for myself, maybe we could open up a club of our own. I mean, you could run it and I could be the headliner. What's the idea?
Wake up, kid. You're never gonna have an act.
Says who?
Face it, you're a two-bit talent, short legs, and I'm just a furniture salesman.
Yeah, but you've got connections, that guy at the club.
There is no guy. It was the first time I ever set foot in that joint.
So you never told anyone about me.
Look, sugar, you were hot stuff. I would have done anything to get a piece of that.
And now?
And now, well, we had our laughs. Let's just leave it at that, okay?
You can't do this to me, Fred.
You get off. You touch me again and I'll put your lights out.
Wait,
Your husband will be home soon.
you're a liar, Fred.
Yeah, so what, honey?
You lied to me.
That's just life, hon. Just life.
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! Hacha! Whoopee!
Where did you get the murder weapon? Well, I keep a gun in the underwear drawer, just in case of any trouble, you know. Isn't he the chief murderer? Murderer? Shooting a burglar in murder. Just last week, I truly think a man for shooting a burglar.
I'm grateful for citizens who know the law. You two sit down. Now from the top.
Amber, Miss Roxy Hart would like to sing a song of love and devotion dedicated to her dear husband, Amos.
Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, but he doesn't care. He'll string along. He loves me so, that funny honey of mine. Sometimes I'm down, sometimes I'm up, while he follows round like some droopy-eyed pup. He loves me so, that funny honey of mine. He ain't no chic, that's no great physique, and Lord knows he ain't got the smarts. But look at that soul, I'll tell you that a whole is a planet greater than the sum of his parts. And if you knew him like me, I know you'd agree. What if the world surrendered my name? Might he be right there taking the blame? He
supposing he had violated her or something. You know what I mean? Violated, sir.
I know what you mean.
Something. Think how terrible that would have been. Luckily, I came home from work on time. I'm telling you that. Say, I'm telling you that.
Name of deceased, Fred Casey.
Fred Casey? How could he be a burglar? My wife knows him. She sold us our furniture.
Lord knows he ain't got the smarts.
She lied to me. She told me he was a burglar.
You mean he was dead when you got home?
No, she had him covered with a sheet and she's telling me that cock and bull story about this burglar and how he ought to sell it because I was sure to get off.
Now we shot
Tell
at
me,
this
Amos, she
trap.
said.
I can't
Burger, huh?
stand that sap.
And I believe her. That cheap little trump. So she was to time me, huh? Well, she can't just swim for all I care. Boy, I'm down the garage working my butt off for 10 hours a day. And she's up there, munching on good bonbons and jazzing. Oh, I wasn't bored yesterday. I tell you there's some things a man just can't take. And this time she pushed me too far. That little teaser. Boy, what a sad boy was.
You double-crossed her. You said you'd stick. You goddamn disloyal husband.
You want to know what really happened? I shot him, but it was in self-defense. And you want to know why? Because he was trying to burgle me.
From what I hear, he was bringing you 3 times a week in the last month. So what do you say, Mrs.?
That's him.
Your story doesn't wash, Mrs. Hart. It sounds like a pretty cold-blooded murder. They are liable to hang you for this one.
Hang me? Amos, did you hear what he said? That bastard, yes, I killed him, and I will kill him again.
Once was enough, Yuri.
Morton's on her way, so don't get too cozy. Put out that cigarette.
Ever had Morton before? She's fine, as long as you keep her happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the keeper of the keys, the countess of the clink, the mistress of the murderer's row, matron, mama, one.
Ask any of the chickies in my bed. They'll tell you I'm the biggest mother hen. I love them all and all of them love me. Because the system works, the system called reciprocity.
On your feet!
Got a little motto, always sees me through. When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. You might think I'm here to make your life a living hell, but that's just not it. There's a lot of favors I'm prepared to do. You do one for mama, she'll do one for you. They say that life is tit for tat, and that's the way I live. But I deserve a lot of tact for what I've got to give. Don't you know that this end washes out 1, 2? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you.
Let's go!
darling. I never heard of a man getting killed where he didn't get just what was coming to him.
Hey, Mama! Come here!
Velma Kelly! You're the Velma Kelly! I was there the night that you got arrested!
Yeah, you're in half of Chicago. Look at this, Mama. An editorial denouncing men Red Book magazine. Not in memory do we recall such a fiendish and horrible a double homicide.
So what's the one conclusion I can bring this number to? When you're good to Mama, Mama's good to you.
Mama, it's kind of freezing in here. You don't think there's something wrong with the heat? Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but maybe you've got a couple extra blankets tucked away or something.
Lights out, ladies. Pop. 6.
Squish. Cicero.
Lipschitz.
Pop. 6.
Cicero.
Lipschitz.
And now, the 6 Murray murderesses of Cook County
Huh.
Jail in their rendition
6.
of the Cell Block Tango.
Cicero.
Lipschitz.
Pop. 6.
Squish. Cicero.
Lipschitz.
Pop. 6.
Cicero.
Pop. 6.
Cicero.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Pop 6. Pop 6.
You know how people have these little habits that get you down? Like Bernie. Bernie liked to chew gum, not chew pot. So I get home this one day and I'm really irritated. I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy. And there is Bernie, lying on the couch, drinking at me and chewing. No, not chewing, popping. So I said to him, I said, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same.
I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single, and we hit it off right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd fix him a drink, we'd have dinner. It was like heaven, in 2.5 rooms. But then I found out, single, he told me, single my ass! Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know. So that night when he came home from work, I fixed him his drink as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming. Pop 6. He had it coming. Cicero Lipschitz. He took a flower in it. Cicero Lipschitz. And then he used it. And he abused it. It was a murder, but not a crime. Cicero Lipschitz.
I was
have the chicken for dinner, minding my own business. When in storms, my husband was breaking a jealous rage. You've been screwing with the milkman, he says. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, you've been screwing with the milkman. And then, he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Mitt kreșekinit. Asmonia kahires lo komle fotografie. In meg, așa pe mafie. De nemigas, in artat lo moyok. Nem tudom, miért mondjánk szem, ogjentetem. Próbáltam, arritkorségem meg magyarázni, de nem értettek meg.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Not guilty!
My sister Veronica and I had this double act, and my husband Charlie traveled around with us. Now, for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, spread eagles, backflip, flip-flops, one right after the other. Well, this one night we were in Cicero, the three of us, setting up in a hotel room, boozing, having a few laughs. And we ran out of ice, so I go out to get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock. I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They heard it coming. They had it coming. All along. I didn't do it. She didn't do it. But if I done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. All along. I didn't do it. But if I done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
I laughed at the lip shits more than I can possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter. But he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. He went out every night looking for himself. And on the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Urban. Well, I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead.
Number 17, the spread eagle.
Artistic differences.
6. Squish.
Cicero.
Lip shits.
I talked to Flynn. He set your trial date for March 5th. On March 7th, you'll be acquitted. And on March 8th, do you know what Mama is going to do for you? She's going to start you on a vaudeville tour.
I've been on a lot of vaudeville tours, Mama. What kind of though are we talking about?
Well, I've been talking to the guys at William Morris, and due to your recent sensational activities, I could get you 2,500.
2,500? The most me and Veronica made was 350.
Well, that was before Cicero, before Billy Flynn, and before Mama.
You know, Mama, I've always wanted to play Big Jim Colosinos. Could you get me that?
Big Jims. That's another story, you know. That might take another phone call.
And how much would that phone call cost?
You know how I feel about you, Velma. You're like family. I will do it for $50.
$50 for a phone call. You must get a lot of wrong numbers, Mama.
Velma Kelly, got your personals freshly pressed. Oh no, it's my pleasure. Hey, listen, can I ask you something? The assistant district attorney, Mr. Harrison, said that what I've done is a hanging case, and he's prepared to ask for the maximum penalty. I sure would appreciate some advice.
Look, honey, you want some advice? Here it is, direct from me to you. Keep your paws off my underwear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She ain't that nice, ain't she? I'd like to help you, baby. What are you gonna tell the jury?
The truth?
The truth?
Yeah?
That's the one that takes you to the dead.
Holy mother of God.
Oh, relax. In this town, murder is a formal entertainment. Besides, in 47 years, Cook County has never hanged a woman yet. So they won't hang you. You know, what you need is Billy Flynn.
Who?
Billy Flynn. Some of the best criminal lawyers in all Illinois.
And how do you get this, Billy Flynn?
Not by prayer, dear. No. First, you give me $100. And then I will make a phone call.
And how much does Billy Flynn get?
$5,000.
$5,000?
He has never lost a case for a female client yet.
Never lost a case.
Never. Every girl in this place would kill to have Billy Flynn representing them.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the silver-tongued prince of the courtroom, the one, the only, Mr. Billy Flynn!
Everybody ready? Hit it! I don't care about expensive things, cashmere coats, diamond rings, don't mean nothing. All I care about is love. That's what I'm here for. I don't care for wearing silk beds, ruby studs, satin spats, don't be nothing. All I care about is love.
All he cares about is love.
Give me two eyes of blue, softly saying,
I need you.
when I see her running free, keep your money, I'm a millionaire. any fine attire Vanderbilt might admire. No, no, not me. All I care about is
All he cares about is love.
well, you might think I'm talking about physical love. Well, I'm not. Not just about physical love. I'm talking about another kind of love, like the love of justice. Love for legal procedures. The love of lending a hand to the one that really needs it. The love of your fellow man. That's the kind of love I'm talking about. But physical love ain't so bad either.
About is love.
Show me long raven hair flowing down, bound to there. When I see her running free, keep your money, that's enough for me. I don't care for driving back her cars or smoking long back cigars. No, no, not me. All I care about is bring the guy in who's spitting on you, twisting the reeds that's turning the screw. All I care about is well, hello, Andy.
No, Amos. My name is Amos.
Who said it wasn't? Well, Andy, have you got the rest of the $5,000?
Well, here I have 500 on my insurance and $300 that I borrowed from the guys at the garage and 700 out of the building and loan found.
That's 2,000.
And that's all I got so far.
What about her father?
Oh yeah, I phoned him yesterday and he told me he'd probably be able to raise some money later.
You're a damned liar. You are a damned liar. I phoned him myself yesterday. And do you know what he told me? He told me that his daughter went to hell 10 years ago and that she could stay there forever before he'd spend a cent to get her out.
I'll pay you $20 a week on my salary. I'll give you notes with interest, double, triple, till every cent is paid, I promise.
You know, that's touching. But I have a motto. And that motto is this: play square, dead square. Now, when you came here to me yesterday, did I ask you, was she guilty? Did I ask you, is she innocent? Did I ask you if she was a drunk or a dope fiend now, did I?
No.
No, of course not. All I said was, have you got $5,000? And you said yes. But you haven't got $5,000. So I figure out you're a dirty liar.
I'm sorry, Mr. Flynn.
But I took her case, and I'll keep it. You know why? Because I play square. Now look, Hot. I don't like to blow my own horn, but believe me, if Jesus Christ would have lived here in Chicago today, and if he had $5,000, things would have turned out quite differently. Now, here's what we are going to do. By tomorrow morning, I'll have her in every single front page as the hottest little jazz slayer since Velma Cully. Then we are going to say that we'll hold an auction to raise money for her defense. They'll buy anything she ever touched: shoes, dresses, underwear. Plus, We tell them that if by due process of law she gets hanged, the stuff triples in value. I'll give you the 20% of anything we make over $5,000, and that's what I call playing square. So tell me, Andy, what do you think?
I don't know, Mr. Flynn.
Look, Hart, either I get the entire 5,000, or you'll rot in jail before I bring you to trial.
Listen, Mr. Flynn, I'm not really good at this sort of thing, but maybe we could reach some sort of agreement.
Look, dear, you mean one only thing to me. $5,000. Understood. Very good. Sit down. Nice try. Now, as you might have noticed, we're going to have a big press conference in here. There are going to be a whole bunch of reporters, photographers, and that sob-sister from the Evening Star is coming. Her name is Mary Sunshine.
Mary Sunshine is going to interview me? Holy crap!
And from here on in, I don't want to hear nothing rougher than, oh dear. Got it. Very good. Now, dear, you have to understand that if they ask you, why did you kill him? All you can remember is this fearful discussion, and you can still see him coming with this awful look in his eyes. And remember, you both reached for the gun. You both reached for the gun. Come on, repeat after me. We both reached for the gun. We both reached for the gun. Say it as you mean it.
We both reached for the gun.
Those are your grounds. Self-defense.
The reporters are here.
Let them in, Butch. Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Mary Sunshine. You already know my client, Mrs. Roxy Hart.
I'm so glad y'all came to see me. I bet you want to know why I shot the bastard.
Sit down, dummy.
Mr. Billy Flynn sings the press conference rag. Notice how his mouth moves. Almost.
Where you come from, Mississippi, and your parents very wealthy. Where are they now? 6 feet under.
But she was granted one more start.
The convent of the Sacred Heart. When you get here, 1920. How old were you? Don't remember. Then what happened? I met Amos, and he stole my heart away. Convinced me to elope one day. Girl, apparently marriage is too terrible. You poor dear. Who's Fred Casey? My ex-boyfriend. Why you shoot him? I was leaving. Was he angry? Like a madman. Then I said, Fred, move along.
She knew that she was doing wrong.
Then describing, he came towards me with a pistol from my bureau. Did you fight him like a tiger?
He had strength and she had none.
And yet we both beat for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, we both. Oh yes, we both. Oh yes, we both beat for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, we both beat for the gun, for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both beat for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both beat for the gun, for the gun.
Understandable. Yes, it's perfectly understandable. Comprehensible. Not a bit reprehensible. It's so defensible.
How you feeling? Very frightened. Are you sorry?
Are you kidding?
What's your statement?
All I'd say is, oh my choo-choo on my truck, I gave my life to bring him back.
And
stay away sensible, comprehensible, not a bit reprehensible. It's so defensible. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reach for, let me hear it.
The gun, oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the gun.
A little louder.
Oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reach for the gun, oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the gun.
Now you got it.
Oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reach for
The gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reach for the gun, 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 the gun. Both reached for the
The Windy City has taken a new criminal to a charge. Let me remind you, the name is Roxy Hart, the sweetest lady ever accused of a murder in Chicago. Women want to look like her. Fellas want to go out with her. Some little girls even want to take her home. Don't get any idea, little lady.
On the other side of town, Assistant DA Harrison promises she will be hanged by Christmas. Who knows? If he lives up to his word, Assistant DA Harrison might become Governor Harrison someday. At the scene of the crime, everybody wants a little piece of Roxy Hart.
You want to know something? I've always wanted my name in the paper. Before Amos, I used to date this wealthy dude, ugly bootlegger. He used to like to dress me up and take me out and show me off. Ugly guys like to do that. So once it read in the paper, Gangland's Alcapelli's seen it just veto with cute brunette. That was me. I whipped it out and I saved it. You know, all my life I wanted to have my own act. But no. Always no. They always turn me down. One big world full of no. And then Amos came along. Safe, sweet Amos, who never says no. I've never done this before, but you know, this is such a special night and you are such a great audience, and I feel like I can really talk to you, you know? So, forget what you read in the papers and forget what you heard in the radio, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Not that the truth really matters, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. In the bed department, Amos was 0. Anyways, to cut a long story short, I started fooling around. Then I started screwing around, which is like fooling around but without the dinner. And then I gave up the whole vaudeville idea because, well, you figure after all those years, opportunity just passed you by. But it ain't, no, but it ain't. If this Flynn guy gets me off, and with all this publicity, I could still get into vaudeville. I could still have my own act. Now I've got me a whole world full of yes. The name on everybody's lips is gonna be Roxy, the
right in line to get to see Roxy.
Think of those autographs I'll sign galactic.
Roxy.
And I'll appear in a lavalier that goes all the way down to my waist.
Here a ring, there a ring, everywhere a ring-a-ling.
But always in the best of taste. I'm a star, and the audience loves me. And I love them. And they love me for loving them. And I love them for loving me. And we just love each other. And that's 'cause none of us got enough love in our childhoods. And that's showbiz, kid.
She's giving up her humdrum life.
I'm gonna be singing.
Roxy, she made a scandal and a star.
And Sophie took a real shit on no to see her name get billed below. Roxy Hart.
Roxy, 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 Roxy.
Oh my god.
What happened? Who is that? Who's a lawyer?
Stop it!
Roxy! Who is that?
Stop it!
Where's Billy Flynn? Where's Flynn?
Flynn! Stop it! Stop!
So violent.
Don't touch me! Please!
So violent.
Stop! Stop it! Stop!
Your attention, please. My client will be happy to answer all your questions.
Go to hell! Go to hell! All of you! I'm not answering any more questions!
Come on, dearie. I'll show you to your cell. You're gonna love it.
Wait a minute. Do you know who my father is?
Who's your father?
Well, he owns all of Hawaii, so go to hell! You go to hell!
Are you sorry, dear?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry I got caught.
Miss Sunshine.
Miss Baxter! Miss Baxter! Did you know these two ladies personally?
Did I know these two ladies personally? Is that your question?
Microphone, please.
Mr. Flynn,
Yeah, hi, Tracy.
it's Roxy.
Sure. All right.
Have you got
I
my
need you to
travel
take
date
her out
yet?
Immediately.
I'm
Right now.
Listen.
Right now. All right. That was all for the questions today. Thank you very much.
Don't touch me!
Billy.
How does it feel, kid? Pretty soon we won't find your name in the papers.
Mr. Flynn.
Oh my god!
Roxy! Step back! Roxy!
Okay.
What's happening?
Oh, don't worry about me. I only hope the fall didn't hurt the baby.
Baby.
Shit!
Well, doctor, is she or isn't she?
She is, yeah.
Would you swear that statement in court?
Yeah.
Good. And wait a minute. Put on your fly.
Roxy, how are you feeling, Roxy? Roxy, how are you feeling?
I just like to say that my own life doesn't matter anymore. Just that of my unborn child.
Oh, poor girl. You'll have your baby born in jail. My readers won't stand for that.
I won't let that happen. The trial will come as soon as possible.
Hey, Roxy, who's the father?
That question is completely out of line. How dare you to insult such a brave young woman? Shame on you. And to the rest, thank you very much. But Mrs. Roxy Hart needs rest.
Wait, Roxy, how are you feeling? How are you feeling, Roxy?
Hey, Roxy! Roxy!
Roxy, I just heard the good news. I'm the father. Roxy, it's me. It's Daddy. Roxy, I came to you as soon as I could. Roxy, everyone, did you hear me? Did you? No, of course you didn't hear me. That's the story of my life. Nobody ever listens to me. Have you noticed that? Am I making it up? Nobody ever knows I'm around. Nobody. Ever. If someone stood up in a crowd and raised his voice up way out loud and waved his arm and shook his leg, you've noticed him. If someone in a movie show yelled, "Fire! In the second road! This whole place is a powder keg!" You've noticed him, and even without clucking like a hen, everyone gets noticed now and then. Unless, of course, that person should be invisible, inconsequential. Me. Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should I be my name, Mr. Cellophane? 'Cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell you, cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should I be my name, Mr. Cellophane? 'Cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. Suppose you was a little cat residing in a person's flat who fed you fish and scratched your ears. You've noticed him. Suppose you was a woman wet and sleeping in a double bed beside one man for 7 years. You've noticed him. A human being's made of more than air. With all that bulk, you're bound to see him there. Unless the human being next to you is unimpressive, undistinguished. You know who. Should I be my name, Mr. Cellophane? 'Cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell you, cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should I be my name, Mr. Cellophane? 'Cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. Never even know I'm there. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
I've been waiting for you for the last 10 minutes. Don't do that again, okay?
This dress makes me look like a sack of potatoes. I'm not wearing this.
You're wearing it because I tell you to wear it.
I'm not wearing this dress.
And when Andy's on the stand, I want you to do knitting.
Knitting? For Christ's sake.
A baby garment.
I don't know how to knit.
Then learn.
That's no way to earn the jury's sympathy.
You don't need advice anymore.
I'm sick of everybody treating me like some dumb common criminal.
But you are some dumb, common criminal.
Well, that's better than being a greasy lawyer who's up for all he can steal.
Would you like to appeal in court without me?
You know what? Maybe I could. Have you read the morning papers? They love me.
Why's up, kid? They would love you even more if you were hanged. And do you know why? Because it sells more papers.
You're fired.
I quit.
Any lawyer in this town would die to have my case.
You're a phony celebrity. You're a flash. In a couple of weeks, no one will even remember you existed. That's Chicago.
We are ready for you.
Not guilty.
Well, there you go.
What's happening?
It's Cognac. She lost the last appeal.
And what does that mean?
What that means? She's gonna be hanged.
This is June Smith coming live from the Cook County Jail, where history will be made today. Caitlin Helinsky will be the first woman in the state of Illinois to be executed. And so, ladies and gentlemen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure and your entertainment, we proudly present Caitlin Helinsky and her famous Hungarian disappearing act.
Not guilty.
You know what? It's really not that bad.
Are you clear with everything you read?
Yes, I stayed up all night studying.
What do you do when Harrison comes after you?
I sit still and look straight ahead, never look at the jury.
And?
And I look modest.
And?
And
And you say nothing.
that's right.
That was the deal, right?
Yes,
I do all the talking and stuff.
yes, Billy, whatever you say.
Mr. Flynn, the owners are here.
Thank you very much. Are you ready, kid?
Yes. Mr. Flynn, I'm scared.
Don't be. I've been here for a long time, and there is nothing to be scared about. Believe me, it's all circus. A three-ring circus. The trial, the whole world. It's all show business. Kid, you're going to be a star. Give 'em the old razzle-dazzle line. Give 'em an act with lots of flash in it, and their reaction will be passionate. Give 'em the old hocus pocus, beat and feather 'em. How can they see your sequence in their eyes? What if your hinges all are rusting? What if in fact you're just disgusting? Razzle dazzle them, and you'll never catch wise. Give 'em the old rustle dazzle, rustle dazzle them. Give 'em a show that's so splendiferous. Row after row will grow vociferous. Give 'em the old flim flam flammer, full and fracture 'em. How can they hear the truth above the roar? Throw 'em a fake and a finagle, they'll never know you're just a bagel. Razzle dazzle them, and they'll beg you for more. Give 'em the old double whammy, days and DCM. Back since the days of old Methuselah, everyone loves the big bamboozler. Give 'em the old three-ring circus, stun and stagger 'em. When you're in trouble, go into your dance. Though you are stiffer than a girder, they'll let you get away with murder. Razzle dazzle them, and you got a romance. Give 'em the old rustle dazzle, rustle dazzle them. Show 'em the first-rate sorcerer you are. Long as you keep 'em way off balance, how can they fight? You've got no talent. Razzle dazzle them, razzle dazzle them, and they'll make you upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now, justice. The state of Illinois versus Roxy Hart for the murder of Fred Casely. Thank you.
The state calls
Mr. Amos Hart.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Truth, truth, truth. Help you, God.
Of course I do.
Well, hello, Amos.
Amos, that's right, Mr. Flynn, Amos.
Amos, you're at present obtaining a divorce from the defendant. Any reason?
Yeah, I'll say. The newspaper says she was expecting a little stranger.
Well, that's hardly grounds for divorce, isn't it?
A little too much of a stranger.
Oh, by that you mean you doubted the paternity of the child.
Well, sure.
Tell me, Amos, did you share bed with your wife?
Yes, sir, every night.
And you expect the jury to believe that you slept next to this woman every night without exercising the rights of a husband?
I could have if I had wanted to.
Oh, but you didn't.
No, I did.
Did what?
Want to?
But you didn't.
Didn't what?
What you wanted.
Wait a minute, I'm getting confused here.
Look, Hart. Tell me, did you ever bother to ask your wife if you were the father of her child?
No, sir.
No. And would you take her back if Roxy swore that you are the father of her child? Which she does.
She does.
I do.
She does! Step down, Daddy!
I'm sorry, Roxy.
The defense calls Mrs. Roxy Hart.
Even the old razzle-dazzle, razzle-dazzle,
Show 'em the first-rate sorcerer you are. Long as you keep away of balance, how can they spot you've got no talent? Razzle-dazzle-em,
razzle-dazzle.
razzle-dazzle-em.
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
And they'll make you a
Roxy Hart finally takes a stand in her own defense.
Order! Order! Proceed, Mr. Flynn.
to the stand.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Truth, truth, truth. Help you, God.
I do.
Roxy, I have here a statement in which you admit having had illicit relationships with the deceased Fred Casely. Is that statement true or false?
I'm afraid that's true.
You're an honest girl, Roxy. Tell us, when did you first meet Fred Casely?
When he sold Amos and me our furniture.
And your personal relationship with him, when did that begin?
When I permitted him to escort me home one night.
Yet you were married, Mrs. Hart.
I know, but I don't think I would have gone with him if Mr. Hart and I hadn't quarreled that very morning.
Quarreled? About what? Well, I suppose it was his fault.
Oh, no, sir. It was my fault. I suppose I just couldn't stop pestering him.
Pestering him? For what?
I don't like him working those long hours at the garage. I want a real home and a child.
So you are trying to tell the jury that you drifted into this illicit relationship with Casely because you felt most unhappy at home.
Most unhappy.
I love you, honey. I love you.
Then tell us, Roxy, why didn't you end this affair with Casely?
I tried to.
Mrs. Hart, the state has accused you for the murder of Fred Casely. Now, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty, not guilty. Oh, I killed him, yes. But I am not a criminal.
Even the old razzle-dazzle, razzle-dazzle.
Roxy, can you recall the night of February the 14th?
Yes, sir.
Could you tell the jury, in your own ways, the happenings of that night?
When Fred came over, I told him the good news.
What was it?
That me and Amos are gonna have a baby. And it was all over between us.
And then what happened?
Then...
Did he threaten you, Roxy?
I object. Counsel is leading the witness. Sustained.
Roxy, what did Casely say after you gave him the good news?
He said, I'll kill you before I see you have another man's child.
And could you tell the audience, the jury, what happened then?
In his passion, he tore off my robe and he threw me on the bed. And Mr. Hart's pistol was lying there between us.
And then?
And then we both reached for the gun. But I got it first.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Please, order! Order!
And then he came towards me with this awful look in his eyes. He was angry and wild.
Wild! And did you think that he might kill you?
Oh, yes, sir.
So it was his life or yours?
And not just mine. I closed my eyes and I shot.
to defend your life.
And to save my husband's unborn innocent child.
Roxy!
Here in the courtroom, Miss Hart's behavior has been truly extraordinary. Poor child has no relief. She looks around now, seeming to want something. It's a glass of water.
Dazzle, 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 dazzle,
Razzle dazzle.
and I'll make you awesome.
Order, please. I said order. Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Now, Mrs. Hart, will you please rise? What is your verdict?
We find the defendant.
You should see what's going on out there. There was this divorce section, and this babe shot her husband, his mother, and the defense attorney.
Oh my God.
There is blood all over the walls. It's terrible.
Oh my God.
But what a story!
Wait! I'm Roxy Hart. Don't you want my picture? What the hell happened?
You, my dear, were found not guilty.
And who the hell cares about that?
I saved your life.
Where are all the photographers? The reporters, the publicity? I was counting on that.
You know, dear, your gratitude's overwhelming. But who cares? I'm only in it for the money anyways.
Yeah, you wind up with $5,000 and I wind up with nothing.
You're a free woman, Roxy Hart. And God save Illinois. My exit music, please.
All he cares about.
Roxy,
What do you want?
I want you to come home. You say you still love me, and I still love you. And the baby, our baby.
Baby? Jesus, what do you take me for? There ain't no baby.
There ain't no baby.
Yeah, that's right.
But, Roxy, I still love you.
They didn't even want my picture. I don't understand. They didn't even want my picture.
My exit music, please. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the McVickers Theater, Chicago's finest home of family entertainment, is proud to announce the first time anywhere there has been an act of this nature. Not only one little lady, but two. You've read about them in the papers, and now here they are, a double header. Your own killer dinner. Those two clever sitters, Roxy Hart and Velma Kelly.
You can like the life you're living. You can live the life you like. You can even marry Harry, but mess around with Ike. And that's good. Isn't it grand? Isn't it great? Isn't it swell? Isn't it fun? Isn't it? But nothing stays. In 50 years or so, it's gonna change, you know. But oh, it's heaven nowadays.
noches a todos. Muchas gracias por tantos hermosos aplausos. Muy importante para los actores y las actrices. Felicitaciones. Han sorteado un montón de dificultades en el día de hoy. Muy bien, bravo. Muy bien. Bueno, queremos hacer algunos agradecimientos. Bueno, muchas gracias, hermosas. Bueno, vamos a pedir un aplauso para María, nuestra anfitriona acá en el teatro, que es una persona muy amable y que estuvo al pie del cañón resolviendo un montón de cosas. Un aplauso para el iluminador Fernando Benetti, estudiante Santiago. Un aplauso muy fuerte para nuestro sonidista Gustavo Calógero y su ayudante Federico. Para Euge, un aplauso especial que está todo el tiempo donde tiene que estar. Y como estuve diciendo estos días, Euge es perfecta. Felicitaciones a ustedes porque hicieron una gran función. Un agradecimiento muy especial al colegio, que es el que nos une en todas estas actividades. Los niños empiezan haciendo comedia musical desde pequeños y llegamos a este lugar, pasando por muchos diferentes espacios y momentos. Un aplauso especial para Pachi Lucas, nuestra directora musical, directora vocal. Para Leti Soaje, coreógrafa y codirectora.
Y un aplauso muy a Marcela Aram, directora general y cabeza del proyecto.
Bueno, cerramos hoy. Hoy es nuestro día de cierre, así que es un día lleno de emociones encontradas, felicidad plena y también un poco de tristeza, ¿por qué no? Es así, se termina este sueño, pero bueno, vendrán otros. Así que a festejar y felicitaciones nuevamente, han hecho un gran trabajo. Muchas gracias a ustedes, gracias por todo, por todo.